These are the tactical mistakes that led to Manchester United's defeat against Tottenham. In the build-up, Spurs needed only 3 players in Zone A to nullify 5 United players, as United failed to capitalize on their free men. Additionally, Spurs had numerical superiority in Zone B, often forcing Onana to play long balls. When Amorim's side attempted to use width in Zone A, Postecoglou's team responded by pressing aggressively with almost 6 players. This not only cut off passing lines into Zone B, but also closely marked the players dropping back into that area. In the offensive phase, Manchester United also struggled, as Tottenham pressed aggressively on the centre-backs, blocked passing lines to Casemiro and Bruno, and kept their shape compact to eliminate spaces between the lines. As a result, United's strikers attempted to stretch Spurs' defensive line, looking for a space to exploit with long balls. Thanks to Højlund's physicality, this approach occasionally worked. The key player in this phase was Zirkzee. By dropping deeper, he created numerical superiority in the midfield, forcing Spurs midfielders to adjust their positions frequently. This movement opened passing lines for Casemiro and later for Zirkzee himself, who positioned between Tottenham's midfielders. With these tactics, United could consistently find the free men and progress into the opponent's half with 6 players. In the defensive phase, Manchester United was also tactically outplayed. While they covered the central areas, they left huge gaps in their defensive triangles. When the ball was moved to the flanks, Bruno and Garnacho were often late in their defensive duties, exposing both the centre-back and wing-back. As a result, Spurs needed only 2 players to break through United's defensive triangles. Additionally, Tottenham's wingers moved inside to create even more space for the ball carrier, while Bruno and Mazraoui were too slow to close down the space. The goal came from a similar pattern. This time Casemiro supported the defensive triangle, but Spurs smartly switched play to the opposite side. One attacker attracted to a centre-back, forcing Casemiro to form part of the defensive triangle. However, Garnacho's lack of intensity in pressing and Højlund staying out of press left Casemiro isolated. When the cross came in, United's poor defensive positioning was evident. 2 Spurs players were left unmarked in the box. Between them, they created the opportunity for the goal, while Maddison made a clever run into the gap between Dorgu and De Ligt. In the second half, Manchester United faced different defensive issues. Despite positioning 6 players in the opponent's half, they were too far apart, giving Spurs time and space to play. Inside their box, they continued leaving gaps, even with 6 players defending. Mazraoui supported Dalot, while Maguire provided cover, but there was a crucial space between De Ligt and Maguire. Casemiro couldn't close this gap, as he had to step out to press. This allowed Spurs strikers to exploit the space with diagonal runs. In possession, United relied heavily on Zirkzee. He was the only player consistently achieving positional superiority, making smart passes to keep the ball and break through Spurs' defensive lines. However, United failed to capitalize on their chances. Leave your thoughts about Amorim's tactics. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.
This video is brought to you by Play by Metrica Sports, the fundamental tool for every coach and analyst. Create and manage all your video analysis in one platform. Use coupon NasirSelad at checkout for a 10% discount.